How you doing? I have a question for you. Have you ever heard the saying that goes like, no matter where you go, there you are? It's a reminder that changing your physical location won't necessarily change you. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is, if you move there or over here, it won't necessarily change them, right? It just changes them temporarily. And they only find out that after a few short months, things kind of go back to how they were or who they were. They find themselves in the same positions as they were in before they even left. The only thing that's different is just their physical location, if that makes sense. We'll get back to that here in a little bit, but that saying kind of reminds me of a story I want to tell you about. And this story is about a Buddha statue that takes place in Thailand. There was once this large clay Buddha statue that sat in a monastery for hundreds of years, and it was just mostly ignored and overlooked, kind of forgotten. It was even there, probably because it wasn't that pleasing to the eye. It was just made of clay. It sat there for hundreds of years. Well, in the 1950s, this monastery was getting ready to be relocated, and the monks were attempting to move that clay statue to the new location. During the move, the statue cracked, and the monks noticed something shining out of where it was cracked, in the clay, where it was broken. And out of curiosity, the monks began to chip away at it and remove the clay from the statue. And it was discovered that underneath that dull exterior, hard clay, was in fact a solid gold Buddha. It turns out that centuries earlier, during a time of war, the monks covered the statue up with clay to protect it, to protect the gold, so the invading armies wouldn't know or realize its true value. So the statue remained safe. However, over generations and time, people actually forgot what laid beneath the statue, not realizing it was gold until it was rediscovered in the 1950s by accident. So the moral of the story, and a reason I take a liking to this story, is that the story of the Golden Buddha teaches us that our true value is often hidden beneath layers of protection, like the clay covering the gold. And we may sometimes forget our true inner worth over time, and we may even lose sight of our inner light, talents, and strengths, especially when we try to conform. Not saying you try to conform, but, people. They try to conform to society, fit into society, and live up to the expectations of others. You see, self-discovery is like a journey of uncovering, and that process of rediscovering your true self often involves peeling back those protective layers, chipping away at the clay, that you put on over time, or that maybe someone else put on over time. When you do this reconnecting with your authentic self, you discover your golden self. It's about reconnecting with who you actually already are. Like connecting the wires that got tangled up over time, clearing that static, exterior noise, so you can hear your own inner voice, a clear transmission. You see, we're all made up of energy, and you don't need to really be loud about it either, meaning let your actions speak louder than words. Confidence actually comes from knowing who you are and not needing to prove it or explain it. You don't need to prove yourself to anything or anyone. Remember that. So being who you are is just confidence. And also, that story teaches us that our true selves are never really lost, just hidden. And life becomes more meaningful, clear, when we are who we are, peeling back the layers or chip away, remove all those mental blocks that were put there by you or someone else. And you also got to remember that our goal is to also help others discover their golden true potential, because that's where power lies. That's how we move forward as the human race and raise the vibration, higher consciousness. Maybe that's why I'm making this video. See, people try to fit into society and live up to the expectations of others. And they're worried about what people think or say, and that makes them not speak up when maybe it's necessary because it's against popular opinion or the political agendas. Speaking of politics, that's all about complete control and thought control, not thinking for yourself critically. They will tell you through media what to think, how to act, trying to alter the flow of the masses while going against your own flow. We all have an inner current or a guiding light. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. And I'm not trying to be deep or spiritual because that's not what this video is about. It's just about being real. It's a challenge and opportunity at the same time to stop covering up with clay and realizing it when someone's trying to cake that onto you. Don't let the outside world dim your own inner light. Saying that no matter where you go, there you are, is just a reminder that changing your physical location won't change you. It's kind of just is the idea that you bring your thoughts, feelings, and experiences with you no matter where you go. And true change must first come from within. If the devil could hide the keys to the kingdom of God, where do you think he would hide them? In a vault, buried, deep underground? Maybe in a treasure chest? Under the ocean floor? Somewhere on the other side of the world? Jesus was asked, when will the kingdom of God come? And Jesus said that it doesn't come with outward observation like visible signs. Like, here it is, or there it is. He said that the kingdom of God is within you. That's all I really have for this video, and I want to leave you on one last note. If you're looking at a mirror and you want it to smile, and you want yourself to smile, are you going to try to grab that mirror and manipulate it, make yourself smile? No, you're going to smile from within, and it will project it out back at you through the mirror, correct? Think about that. So again, that's all I really have for this one, with raising awareness and bringing you vital signs. Until next time, be good, and I'll talk to you then.